Thank you so much for purchasing the digital flashcards template for GoodNotes. I'm Zach with the Hunt and Seek Creative Team, and today I'm going to walk you through getting started with the index cards, how to get them into GoodNotes, how to navigate the cards inside of GoodNotes, and then also how to use the included stickers. So I've already got GoodNotes pulled up here. I'm using an iPad Pro with the GoodNotes app installed. And what I always like to do when starting with a new project inside GoodNotes is I like to just slide the Files app right next to GoodNotes, just like that in split screen mode. That way I can see all of my files and GoodNotes at the same time, and you can actually drag and drop stuff back and forth. Makes it really easy to navigate. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to use the white edition cards. You get both included, both the black edition and white edition with your purchase. And I'm going to use the dotted grid one. It's like one of my favorites. So what you're going to do is open up the file, click the little share button, and we're going to say open in GoodNotes. And what that's going to do is it's going to say a PDF version will be prepared and imported into GoodNotes. We're going to click open. Now GoodNotes is going to open. It's going to ask, where do we want to put these? I'm going to go ahead and just import it as a new document. You can actually add it into any of your existing folders. You can actually import it into another notebook, but we're just going to do a new document here. And then it pulls up the cards immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and slide files off so that we're in full screen mode here in GoodNotes. And if I click the thumbnails button here, you're going to see an overview of all of the cards. So you get 39 cards preloaded on here ready to go. With an index page, and all of these links are highlighted and hyperlinked. So if I'm in viewing mode inside of GoodNotes and I'm on the index page, I can click on slide 29 and it's going to take me to slide 29. All of the title slides for the cards themselves have these little navigation buttons on them. Again, everything's hyperlinked as long as you're in viewing mode inside of GoodNotes, and the way that you can tell if you are is if you have the editing bar right here with all of your different options with tools at the top, then you're in editing mode, which means I can come in here and draw on the screen and I'm changing the document. So if I click this button in the upper right hand corner, we're now in viewing mode, and that's what activates the hyperlinks on the file itself. So if I want to flip the card over to go to the back side of it, I can click the flip button, go back to the title slide. If I want to go to the next card in the series, which would be slide 30, I can click the next button, and now we have card 30 pulled up. Go to the back of that card, etc., etc. And so I can also go back to slide 29 if I want to. And if at any time on any of the slides you want to go back to the index page, just click the page number in the bottom right hand corner and it will take you right back to the index page. The cool thing is that if you draw and highlight all over this page, it's not going to affect the hyperlinking. So I can come in here and let's say I was doing like daily Proverbs cards from the Bible for scripture reading. I could come in here and just write Proverbs really large and even just kind of doodle on here, which that looks ridiculous, but you get the point. And if I go to viewing, I can still click 1 and it's going to take me to slide 1. So it still works regardless of what you put on top of it, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and get out of this. So you've got the front of the cards, the back of the cards. With each purchase, you get different backgrounds for the slides. So if you want the dotted grid or the lines or just a normal grid, all of those are included and you can import them the same way. And let's say that we're going to edit this one and we actually want to use the included stickers. So I can bring files back up here, and in the stickers folder in your downloads, you'll have a PNG file right here. And if I just click and hold it and drag it in, it's going to paste all of the stickers right there. So the cool thing is then at that point, you're just going to tap it with your finger and click crop. And now I can actually take my freehand or rectangle tool. I'm going to use the freehand one. And I just want this button right here. So I can actually just draw around it with my Apple Pencil, and it's going to highlight that for me right there. And now I can use this icon sticker anywhere on my flashcard. And I can then use my pencil and put in some notes here. And I can actually come back to the photo tool, click on that. I can tap and hold and click crop again. And I can come in and clean this up if I want to. But if anytime I want to do more stickers, I can just bring files back up, pull those stickers back in. You can also save stickers to your photos locally on your iPad. And if you click the share button on inside files and click save image, that'll save it to your camera roll, just like on your iPhone or iPad or anything like that. And if I just come back into GoodNotes, anytime I want to use that, if I just click the photo button here, it's in my recent downloads. So I can just click that and I can add as many of these in here as I want just by clicking and adding it in. And then when I want to just use one of the stickers, I'll come in and crop which one I want to use. So on this one, I'm going to use the on the exam sticker. Click done. And now I've got that sticker here that I can move around and put anywhere that I want. So as long as you've got the photo icon selected in GoodNotes, you can actually select any of the photos that you've already inputted just by using your finger. And I can delete them by just clicking the red delete button. I can click on it, move it around, make it bigger, move it, flip it, rotate it any way that I would want. And I'm actually going to come in and clean this crop up because it's showing one of the other buttons. There we go. And just like that, it's all cleaned up. And that's how you use the stickers. So as soon as you're done with editing mode, go ahead and go back to viewing mode. And now you've got your digital flashcards that you can use your Apple Pencil with, or just your fingers. The buttons are big enough so that you can use your touch finger here. And you can go through the different cards. You can put information in here and study very quickly. I wish I would have had something like this when I was in college because I was stuck with the old-fashioned paper cards that took forever to put together. What I love about GoodNotes is the fact that if you really don't have that good handwriting, like this is a terrible example of what I wrote on here, but I don't really have that best handwriting, so I can actually come in and just use the text tool that's provided in GoodNotes as well if I'm more comfortable just typing in something rather than actually using handwriting. So GoodNotes is really cool and versatile. The other awesome thing is you can add any image on here as well. So if you've got other images, maybe you're a med student and you've got some diagrams for an upcoming test that you're trying to learn, you can actually pull the diagram in here, make little annotated notes and all kinds of cool stuff to help you study whatever you need to study. So with that, I'm gonna leave you. If you have any questions at all, feel free to shoot us a message on our Etsy page. We'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. And feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see all of our great latest digital journaling products.